Hey there, sassy people. Welcome to Mature Sass. I hope everyone is well and doing just great. Guys, this video today is a bit different than my normal type of video, but I always ask you guys what you would like for me to do next, and so therefore I am going to do my best to honor this request. I've had a new subscriber reach out and ask me if I would please do a video on bargain shopping. This is going to be all about bargain shopping tips, I guess. I've kind of compiled it to 10 tips of bargain shopping. So if you're interested, keep right on watching. Okay, first thing off the bat, I thought to myself, how in the world do you teach someone or explain to someone how to shop? You know, something that comes so naturally to you. Well, I've kind of broken it down into the way that I do things, and so I'm just going to share like 10 tips on bargain shopping. Tip one, you should always have two separate emails. Two emails, and I'll explain why in a little bit. I have put myself some little notes, so you're going to see me looking down periodically to refer to what I've written. So tip two is to shop at your favorite, say 3 to 5 stores, and know their reward or their discount policies. Now, I have favorites of my own, and you guys probably have already kind of narrowed that down and realized that I shop a bunch at Steinmart, at Belk, at Dillard's Clearance Center, at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Bell's Outlet. Those are like the key stores that I shop at. Did I mention Belk? Yeah. So I know their reward policy because I'm a card holder at a couple of, Lane Bryant too, at a couple of those stores. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I telling anybody to go out and get a bunch of credit cards and get in debt. Absolutely not. But as a person who has learned from experience, when I first moved down here 34 years ago, I was in my 20s and foolishly had great credit, because I started my first 3 years of teaching in West Virginia, and I was already, kind of established when I moved down here. And so, you go into a store and, you see something you really like, but you're like, I don't know. And they're like, oh, just, get the store card and just pay it off. Well, I've learned over the years that you didn't necessarily need to do that, but I also learned from a wise soul that once told me, a lady at work told me, don't close those accounts out because it messes up your FICO score. So I never closed them. Now that I'm older, I use those accounts to my advantage. Now, with that being said, Belk is one that I'm an elite card holder at, and I was telling you in a couple of videos back the reason why I still love just shopping for myself instead of, like subscription boxes and things, because first of all, I squeeze every bit of life out of a bargain, out of a dollar if I can. So I just can't pay those prices. And then two, I'm retired. I don't really need clothes. I don't need anything. But, when you're a fashion person, a person that loves fashion and things, you have to indulge a little every now and then. So with that being said, with Belk, I get reward dollars. I think I've told you guys that, and I know that that's their reward policy. Plus, I know because I'm on their email list, I get emails like on a daily basis. And also I use Lancome makeup, so anybody that buys their makeup from a department store, you already know it doesn't go on sale, right? Well, with Belk, it does. And so periodically, like the other day, they sent me an email for 20% off beauty items. Now, I don't need any, so I didn't, partake of that particular offer. However, there are times that I just wait. Like if I'm getting close to running out of my foundation, because my Lancome is $45 a bottle. It's expensive. So what I'll do is, like, if I have, been sent some reward bucks, because I think it's every $100 you spend in store or whatever, you get like a $10 buck. So, I think I had like three of them. So I had $30, and I knew I was going to be getting like a beauty email sooner or later. So I just waited. So not only did I get like 20% off, then I got to use the $30, and I barely spent like $10 for my foundation. Now I know some people like, oh, I'm not doing all that. And I get it, but it works for me. And it kind of gives me a little high to know that I'm working the system. Because you know what? If you knew the markup on these department store prices, you'd be trying to get some of your money back too. I used to work retail when I was, in college, and then even my first few years down here to try to supplement my income. I would work in department stores, and the markup is atrocious. Oh my God. So anyway, know your stores that you shop at, know the reward policies, just like on Monday. And sorry if you're not a senior, but on Mondays, TJ Maxx, Bell's Outlet, there's one other. Oh, Steinmart, the first Monday of the month. We'll do a percentage off. So with TJ Maxx and Bell's Outlet, if there's something that I want, I'll just wait until Monday and go in. And I know you say, well, 10 or 15% is not anything. It isn't, but like, if you're buying $100 item and you're paying 90 for it, to me, I count that as my tax and my gas to get there. So it's just, you just have to like really love to figure out the bargains and everything. Secondly, when you are a card holder at a lot of these stores, they not only saturate you with emails, they also send you like this is from Macy's. I can get $20 off of a $50 purchase. That'll be $30 instead of paying $50. Or you can use this one for 25% off your whole purchase. I have another one here from Belk that I can take 20% off regular or sale merchandise. I even go to CVS and use them. I can use this one from CVS and take $10 off a $40 purchase. Well, the vitamins that I buy are more natural. They're the Alive vitamins. They're like $27 just for a bottle of that. So after you get your other incidentals, like, if you get dishwash liquid, your, toiletries and things for your bathroom, that $10 comes in handy. And then this is one from Lane Bryant. If you make a $75 purchase, you can take $25 off. So if you're going up to the register and your purchase is like $75 and you just give them this, you're already, just paying $50 for that $75 worth of merchandise. And then by me being a card holder, they sent me this. So I would be able to use this 25 and this 10 and take $35 off of that purchase and end up spending 40 instead. It's just all in the way that you try to work it around just to save yourself a bargain. Here's one from Michael's, and I'm just going to fold this back because that's my personal information. But like right now, this one goes through this Saturday, November 2nd. And if you go in and you buy one regular price item, you can take half off. So if you saw something in there right now that was $30, you'd only pay $15 for it if you take this in with you. That to me, guys, it saves me. I know I don't need to be in there buying anything, but if I do go in and I see something that I want, I know that I can get a discount off of it. Plus with Michael's, I'm going to already get 10% off because I'm a senior. And if you guys are educators, just tell them that you're a teacher and show them your teacher ID, and you will already get 20% off your purchases. Did you know that? At Michael's. I love Michael's. Now, the way Michael's does, though, it's tricky. It's tricky because like this time of year, usually if we're going in there to purchase, we're going in to buy something that's fall related, like our fall decor, or Christmas related. Well, guess what? Right now, they always put all that on sale. They'll have like, your fall florals or your Christmas florals 40% off. So then you couldn't use this, right? But I get them that way too because I can use this one. I'm going to tell you that in a minute. Okay, so sorry guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry I bumped the table and you all went flying. Okay, And I also lost my notes, but that's okay. So then after Saturday, starting on Sunday, then you have the next coupon where you can get 25% off of your entire purchase. So it doesn't matter. You can just, it's on sale and regular price. So you could use that one and get 25% off your whole purchase. Then when that one ends, it's usually like it runs about a week. And then this one is off again, half off of a regular priced item. But this one right here is the one that I always kind of keep my eye out for, because when you use this, you got to make sure you stay within that window though. So this one I'm going to have to use between November 3rd and 6th only. So if I go in there, even if they have those fall florals or the Christmas items on sale, I can still use that. So if that's 40 and then this is 25, I'm going to be able to get some things for 65% off. You can tell already I'm going to go, right? I really am trying. And I promise if I go, it'll just be things for the house. I won't get anything else for that tree. I don't even know if I'm going to do that other video where I'm showing you all the other items that I got for the tree, because I can feel the judgment already. All right, moving on. If you go into a store and you see something, let's say like you go in right now and you see a beautiful sweater they just put out on the floor. If you can just have a little patience and wait a couple of weeks, I promise you it will be on sale. Remember, I used to work retail. So all this merchandise that they get in, they're constantly thinking of ways for you to move it out of the store. Because if you notice by like December and January, spring things are already going to start coming in and they have to have room for them. So they're going to put it on sale. So if you can just wait, when you see those regular price items come in, just give it a week or two. It will go on sale, at least 20-25%, if not more. It will go on sale. All right, next thing, shop close to or on holidays, which I'm sure most of you already know. Every month, just go ahead and scope out in your mind what the holiday is for the month, and then make your plan to go around that time, because they're going to always have some kind of great sale going on. Just like for October, it was Columbus Day. Remember, I got those great sweaters at Dillard's Clearance Center. And then, I don't know if I'll have this video up by tomorrow, but tomorrow is Halloween. So if you're going in stores, they're having some kind of spooktacular event going on, and get a treat, don't be tricked. I'm getting all those emails and things. And so they're always having some kind of a sale. But think about it, in the days headed up through November, just keep your eye out for around about the 8th or 9th, because you're leading up to the 11th, which is Veterans Day. And they're always going to have a Veterans Day sale. Then it's going to be Thanksgiving Day sale. Then it's going to be Black Friday. Then it's going to be Cyber Monday. And then they're going to kick off everything for the holidays. So always keep your eyes open for dates close to a holiday. All right. Next, shop Consignment. You can get great things on eBay, Poshmark. I have a Poshmark account, and I got some really cute things. In one of the videos I did, I showed you, I got it, and I hate trying to pronounce this because I always get it wrong, Swarovski ring, and then I got a couple of Brighton pieces. Very nice quality, very cute things. Got them for a good deal. With ThredUp, that's a company that I'll never do business with. Not again. And I'm going to give you just a real quick rant, and then I'm going to be done with it. I sent them a huge bag. You know how they send you those big bags, want you to do a closet purge. I mean, you guys know the kind of things that I buy, the kind of clothing items, and these were excellent quality. Some hadn't even been worn. Some were new with tags. They gave me $7.25 credit for that whole bag of stuff. And then can you imagine how I felt watching all my items being sold $15, $20, $25 a piece? And then they also are liars, because they tell you you can have the bag of things that they're not going to sell sent back to you, but of course you have to pay to have it sent back. So most people like myself say, no, go ahead and donate it to charity. Are you sure it's going to go to charity? Oh yes, we donate to specific charities and blah blah blah. Lies. They take all those things that they don't sell, they put them in big boxes and they sell them to you guys as goodie boxes. And then a lot of people take those exact same items and they post them online and make money off of them. Now, done with Thread Up. Did I say I Thread Up, not the Thread Tank? That's the cute little company that sells the shirts. Thread Up. Okay, next. I don't know if you guys know about the app called RetailMeNot. And by the way, all of these tips and things will be listed in the description box below. I'll post everything down below for you. But it's an app called RetailMeNot. Now, if you're in a store and you have an item and it's kind of pricey or whatever, and you are wondering, oh gosh, are they offering any kind of discount? If you have RetailMeNot, download it to your phone, just go into the app and it will tell you online coupons, in-store coupons. Tap on in-store coupons, and if they give it 25% off, say like on one item, all you do is take that barcode right up to the sales associate, have it scanned, and you get an instant 25% off of your purchase. Now I use this a lot now if I'm ever going to have to buy anything from Bed Bath & Beyond. Yes, they send me a coupon by email. However, that coupon has changed. It used to say that you would get 25% off, 20% off of your entire purchase. They've changed it and they tweaked it so it says 20% off one item. I went up to the register with all my stuff and I could only use it on one thing. Now that was a problem for me, right? I didn't say anything though. The next time I went in and I knew I needed to buy a couple of things, I just downloaded my coupon from online that they had emailed to me, had that in one hand, had my RetailMeNot app open in the other hand. So I had them to scan that one item and then pulled up my coupon from my phone and scanned that second item. So I got my 20% off on each one. Yes, that's the way I shop. Now I know that doesn't work for everybody, but for me, it has just become habitual that like if I have to pay full price for something, I'm looking like, oh God, did you really pay that much? Because I can get such good bargains all the time. All right, next, buy off season. I can't stress that enough. Buy off season. I have a few things here that I'm going to show you that I bought, like it was either the end of January or the first week or two of February, the end of the season when they're moving all the winter merchandise. I got me some heck of it good deals. All right, first, this one you're going to see in an upcoming video, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. This is a pink moto jacket. It's faux leather. It's by Raffaella. Now this retails for $110. I think I paid like $30 for this jacket because half price, it was like $55, I think it was, and then you took an additional percentage off that. I don't even think I paid $30 for this jacket. Watch the upcoming video. It's cute. Oh. Okay, I think we all can agree that this is probably not the best area for me to film in, but we're going to finish this video today. All right, next. This is a faux suede jacket. It's also by Raffaella. This one also retailed for $110. I got both of these from Belk. They marked it down to $49.96 at the end of the season, and I got 50% off of that price. So I didn't even pay a good 25 bucks for this faux suede $110 jacket. Amazing. Then This is a Vince Camuto sweater, and it's kind of like it's a sweater, but they put some shirt details on it, so it looks like you're wearing a shirt, but you really aren't. It's this gray. Do you see how it looks like there's a shirt peeking out here and at the cuff sleeves? Okay. Here's the ticket. All right, this one was $99. Dillard's Clearance Center marked it down to $38.15, and I took half off of that. So this sweater, Vince Camuto sweater, wasn't even $20. And then I have this one. Now this one is a pricier item, but it's cashmere. Okay, this is 100% cashmere sweater. And you know what? I don't know why it is that I'm severely allergic. I mean, my eyes will break out and my neck and everything itching like crazy as soon as I come in contact with wool. I know, I can tell the minute that it touches my body. But with this, I guess because it's a bougie wool, it doesn't affect me that way. Okay, this I got from Talbot's, and it had been $169. Then they marked it to, what is that, $149? And I got 60% off of this sweater. So I got this $169 sweater for $60. And yeah, that is a little bit, you know, pricey, but it's cashmere, 100% cashmere. So always shop off season. So just like now, if you're in the store, most stores have already cleared out all their summer stuff, but I did get me like a few little pieces to tuck away. But if you are in a store and they have like a little section, usually they have it pushed over in a corner somewhere, just rummage through there and see if there's any good deals, because, you know, stuff that's real expensive at the end of the season, they mark that stuff dirt cheap, which goes to show you, think about it, they didn't pay hardly anything, especially if it's a chain store. If it's a big chain store that there's many stores all over the United States and abroad sometimes too, think about it. They're getting that for like pennies on the dollar, because how could they give it to us for 60 and 70% off at the end of the season? Because they didn't pay that much for it in bulk to begin with. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. All right, next. Tip 9, shop weekends for your best deals. Usually most stores, sometimes they'll do it on Thursday, but usually on Friday, that's when they start marking everything down and putting their signs up and everything, because most people are working people and you work during the week, and starting Friday night through Sunday, that's when you do your shopping usually. Now for me, since I'm retired, I've had to find me some other days to go and bargain shop, because I just can't take it, especially what I wanted to tell you, the reason why Dillard's Clearance Center's prices are so low. It's only one of the Dillard stores. I mean, Dillard's has hundreds of stores all over. And so this one store was an anchor store on one of the malls that's practically like a ghost mall now. It was an anchor store, and JCPenney's is on the other end, which I heard that they might be closing too. But I mean, all of those stores have just been closing. And it's because the St. John's Town Center opened up, and it is this huge, massive area. I mean, it has hundreds of new restaurants, thousands of stores down there. It is big. And unless I absolutely, positively need to go down to shop there, I steer clear. Now, I do go to the Lane Bryant down there, and then there's a Ross beside it. So when I'm down there, I hit all my little stores. There's a Pier 1, there's a Target and all those. But I mean, they have everything from low-end to high-end stores. I mean, they have Louis Vuitton down there. They have Tory Burch. They have Tiffany's. They have Chanel. I mean, it's huge. So everything from like Dollar Tree to hundreds of thousands of dollars. They have a Tesla dealership down there. It's just ridiculous. It is so big. I can't do it anymore. I can't do that many people, because it just seems like ants just running. And you've got to really be careful, because people will bump you. You know, I'm like, It's not that serious, especially when they're trying to get a parking space. If they see somebody coming out of a store and oh my God. But anyway, so shop the weekends. And the last and final tip, use your second email account for shopping only. So your regular email address, that's where you have your fun, your friends correspond with you, and some business transactions if that's what you choose to do. But keep a separate email account only for shopping. If you go onto a site, and let's say it's one that you really haven't even visited before. If you go to that site and you log on, the first thing they're going to ask you for is your email address. If you give us your email address, you can get 20% off your purchase today. If you give us your email address, you'll get 15 additional percent off. Or you'll get, like with Jessica London, where I shop, they'll give you 40% off your first purchase. And I did reach out to that company because as much free advertising as I give them, they need to sponsor a video or something, I'm just saying. But anyway, you're going to be inundated with tons of emails after that if you do it. Now, you can always go in after you've gotten your discount and unsubscribe. You have to really dig for it because they're going to hide it all the way at the bottom of the email. And in little itty bitty letters, they're going to have the word unsubscribe. You can click that and you can get out of it and unsubscribe. But why do that? If you become a regular customer, you can continuously get emails all the time. That's what I do. Just get email after email after email. And I don't care because I only go over there if I'm going to check an email for a coupon or whatever. My regular email, I don't like all that saturation of hundreds of emails because they literally send the emails like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a day. Just like with Belk, by the time I did run in there today, and by the time I got home, I had like about 3 or 4 more emails from it because I just deleted out and going about my business. Go back in and check my emails later. You got more email offers. So with that being said, should we recap? Okay. Tip 1, have 2 emails. Tip 2, shop your favorite 3 to 5 stores and know their discount days. Step 3, know a store's reward policies. Tip 4, if you want a regular price item, don't buy it right then. Give yourself a couple of weeks. It will go on sale. Tip 5, shop close or on a holiday. Tip 6, consider shopping consignment like eBay or Poshmark. Tip 7, download that RetailMeNot app and use it. Tip 8, buy off season. I can't stress that one enough. Tip 9, shop on the weekends. And tip 10, use that email address at your advantage. Another thing, if you log on to a website, pick out whatever you want and then just put it in the cart and close it out. By the time you go back and look at that, go log back on the site later or whatever, usually they're going to offer you something. We'll give you 20% off your cart, purchase, if you'd like. Trust me, it works. Anyway, I think it was Shell that asked me for this email. I hope that those tips helped. Happy shopping, guys. And as always, before you leave, though, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure that you tap that subscribe button. It's red. You see it? It's right there. Give it a tap and then tap that notification bell until it turns gray so you'll be notified when I upload next. And guys, as always, I truly thank you for always watching and giving me your comments. I love the interaction. I'm getting close to 100 subscribers. Come on, share these videos, tell other people about the channel because I'm going to give 100 subscriber giveaway just as soon as I can reach that 100. I'm thriving for it. Don't let me down. Keep it sassy. Love you guys. Bye.